What's up everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 11 of 91 Days. And finally we get a confirmation on how many episodes there's gonna be. There's gonna be 12. There's gonna be 12 episodes and the finale episode will air next week. So with this episode of 91 Days, shit hit the fan, man. Shit hit the freaking fan. You know how much notes I have on this page right here? It's very rare when my notes fill up the entire page here, but oh my freaking lord, I ran out of space and everything, just wow. Okay, but anyway, so in 91 days, there was alliances and betrayals left and right. This guy, Strega, I believe that's his name. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. He is the nephew of Don Glacia. I'm very surprised at this guy because he just suddenly popped up, suddenly introduced, okay, and he's important. He's really, really important all of a sudden. And I'm just like, why now? Why now? That's one thing I never really like it when new characters introduced within the last 2 episodes and all of a sudden they're like really important and stuff like that. And it's just like, why now? Just this should have been built up more, honestly, because Strega at the end of the episode we see him with Avilio, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to infer that Avilio is dead, but I don't really think he's dead. I mean, I know that he got like, you know, a gash in his shoulder and stuff, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's dead. I believe he's tired. He's had a long day, guys. Like, come on, he's had a pretty long day. I don't think Avilio is dead. He's probably tired, and Strega is right there behind him. So yeah, but I'm jumping ahead of things. Let's start from the beginning. So Avilio is totally out of it, not like himself at all. The first time we ever see him show some sort of emotion. Well, I guess this is really the second time, because you know last week we actually saw Avilio pretty happy with Corteo. But the fact that this time Avilio pretty much, he was really down and depressed. And he was not thinking about anything else other than what he did to Corteo. And that stuck with him. He didn't just like suddenly snap back to normal and stuff, back to being, you know, his monotone self. Like, nope, he was stuck like that. So that was very interesting that we actually see him sticking to an emotion. Well, first having an emotion and then sticking with that emotion. So that was very interesting. And Barbero, he's still on Avilio's ass. Wait, let me rephrase that. But Barbero, he's still suspicious of Avilio. So he does some digging around. And then in the meantime, Gonzo and Avilio have a plan to take out Vincent, Venetti, and Nero. And in the meantime, we also have Don Glacia and Vincent make an alliance and stuff, and we see that Vincent is also seriously sick. He started coughing up blood this time, so we know he doesn't have that much longer to live. So that's why I understood the decision that Avilio made in the end to shoot Don Glacia instead of Vincent. Because what's the point? There's no satisfaction in killing an already dying man. There's no satisfaction whatsoever in that. Some of you may be all like, Sloan, what do you mean there's no such satisfaction in that? How would you know? It's my sadistic tendencies. Let me talk about Del Toro. I remember when we were introduced to his character like an episode or 2 ago, learning about his past and stuff. This dude went to like prison for a couple of years and everything. Del Toro. Damn, bro, I wish you had more screen time. This man, he was stabbed 3 freaking times and still took out the people who inflicted the pain on him. He still took them out. Dude twisted the other guy's neck and took the knife that was used to stab himself, took it out and stabbed the other guy. Oh, Del Toro! Damn! That was badass. But then Avilio came in and ultimately killed Del Toro. So that's when Avilio got caught by Barbero, and Barbero, he locked Avilio up and stuff, interrogating him and everything, punching him and stabbing him and stuff. Tells one of his guys to get Nito, and well, to not get Nito, to go tell Gonzo, and then Gonzo's all like, no, you should go tell Nito, because you know Nito's the boss. But you know, we all know Gonzo's part in all this. But Gonzo's actually having some sort of side alliance with Strega, and I think the reason why this is happening is because since they expect Vincent to be killed, then the alliance that Vincent and Don Glacia were going to have would be ruined, but Strega and Gonzo, who Gonzo expects to become the next Don after Nero and Vincent dies, then a new alliance will be formed, one more to Gonzo's liking. I feel kind of bad though, because Don Glacius, he's a good man. I mean, I don't really know what he's done in the past. He raised a terrible son, but this man is so happy, so lively. He's an understanding guy. I'm like, yo, where have you been? We finally get introduced to you and we see you die. That's pretty sad. Okay, so now I need you to keep up with me here. Gonzo comes in and talks to Barrio. Barrio is about to shoot Avilio, but Gonzo then shoots Barrio. Avilio goes to kill Vincent, ends up killing Don Glacia. Strego gets pissed off, kills Gonzo, then Avilio leaves and he passes out or something like that. Did you get all that? I hope so. This is what I meant when I said shit hit the fan. And sadly, Vincent dies in Nito's arms, and Nito realizes everything that's going on, how Avilio is no longer to be trusted. Avilio is not on his side. Of course, he doesn't know who Avilio really is, but still, after those dying words from Vincent saying, it's over. Not even I love you, son, just, it's over. Damn, bruh. Those parting words, man. That freaking sucks. I would hate to receive those words from my dad if he died. But anyway, so next week we're probably going to see the final showdown between Vilio and Nito, since I expect that because, that's on the poster cover, the promotional poster cover for 91 Days. But I don't know what Strega has to do with anything. Strega's probably just pissed off at Avilio because Avilio ruined Strega's plans. So, now what? Not too sure. But the finale is next week and I'm really hyped to see that. A lot of animes ending within the next upcoming week, but good thing we still have one more episode for 91 Days. But anyway, catch me tomorrow as I review the finale to Season 2 of Food War Shokugeki no Soma and review Arc 3, the rest of Arc 3 from the web novel of Re:Zero. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.